what's happening, everybody, man? Welcome back. Welcome back. I'm not trying to throw him under the bus, but this is episode 3. Appreciate him because he's still my co-host, my favorite co-host of all of them.
I ain't got no defense. I ain't got no defense.
Hopefully, this one does not drop before the second one. But
that's up to you, boss man. Hey, this one.
Hey, the number one thing is we work it. We work it. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to bring y'all more content, man. That's the number one thing, man. We're trying to have some fun. Oh yeah, and this is the Wave Show.
Damn right it is.
Always value energy. You know what I'm saying? Positive energy, negative energy here too. Hopefully we can turn it around and make it positive, but we just had
turn that frown upside down. Yep. That's what we do when we're on the way.
Yes. But yeah, we got some more hot topics, some more trendy situations going on, and yeah, I just kind of want to jump into them. I say number one on my list right now, probably on everybody's damn list, even if you didn't even pay a damn attention or watch the damn game. It's on your damn phone every time you open it. Somebody talking about Kendrick. It's the trendy thing right now.
Oh yeah.
First and foremost, I want to say for me personally, I thought it was a great performance. I thought the music was great. I thought, the entertainment value as far as like the dancers and the production, I personally enjoyed it. I thought it was good. And I will say, I can be honest, I wasn't per se dancing around the house, you know what I'm saying? Until I think it was the last 2 songs. Those are the songs that got me up. Up and out. Woo, started going out.
Not like us. And say Drake, I heard him like him young. Is it? got on his ass. Got on his ass, Tom.
Buster! I was amped on those 2. You know what I'm saying? But I just every time I go on social media. Actually, Hendrix had to get his hair done the other day. He's got some school pictures coming up, and the hairdresser was asking the other person who was there how he felt about the Kendrick, and the dude was like, it was nothing but negative, nothing but negativity. I was like, damn, this is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? And he was an older cat too. And so first I want to ask you, just in general, how you felt about it?
Well, actually, first of all, here he is. It's special. Come on, Dad. I know you want to get in front of the camera.
Big boss. Hey,
nice
to meet you.
How y'all doing?
Hold on. I gotta change it. There you go. Okay, go
I've heard a lot about you.
Yeah, what's going on?
Pleasure to meet you.
I still can't hear him.
Oh, my bad. I don't have. Hold on.
That's because you got your AirPods in. You can't unBluetooth it. This is what we do, man. Live on the Wave Show.
Why can't you hear? That's What'd you bring me? What? That's how you feeling? It's okay. It's all right. I'm gonna send you back to where you came from.
Yeah, you know what you got to do? You got to write a list of your favorites and then just hand it to them. Say, when you go here, I want this.
Oh, yes. Oh, I like that. So for now, with Tone, Tone is OG. So he got the list, right? He know the secret sauce. So he told me, he said, huh? Who on the phone? Who on the phone? Because you the one that brought up somebody on the phone.
Tips and tricks, y'all. I'm keeping y'all tips and tricks. That's how you do it. You got the family, you got friends, you got your significant other. This is what you do. You provide them a key list of your favorite meal from y'all's favorite restaurants. So then when your phone die, you at work and you can't answer.
There ain't no excuses.
No excuses.
I gave you a list.
You went to Sonic? Oh, you already know what I want.
Yep.
You ain't got to call me. You know what I want.
Yep. Hey, see, I'm telling you, that's where the excuses come from. So, well, how I know what you want if you didn't pick up your phone? You leave your list. I'll tell you what. You leave a list. You tape it to the rearview mirror.
That a wise woman once told me. Credit to my ex boss. She said, "Don't come to me with the problems. come to me with part of the solution. I said, noted. I like
He
it.
been he been telling me that since I can understand English. He been telling me that since I can understand English.
So those are the things that helped me. I was like, I like that, and so I'm like, you know what? Well, then here's your list, man. I gave right to my boss. So if
Yep.
you go to Denny's, I want that French toast, turkey bacon on the side, scrambled eggs and cheese.
Oh yeah, no hesitation, no hesitation.
Yeah.
But no, but you know, back to Kendrick. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about that. I'm a Kendrick Lamar fan, but I'm not a Kendrick Lamar fan like I am like a Lil Wayne fan, or like he's not like he's my guy, but he's not like my guy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, and I was watching it. I know a bunch of Kendrick Lamar songs, and I think the thing with him, okay, in my opinion, it wasn't it wasn't a Michael Jackson Super Bowl performance. It wasn't a Prince Super Bowl performance. My favorite Super Bowl halftime performance was the one in LA with 50 Cent and Dre and Eminem and Snoop and all those guys. Like that was my favorite one. That was like,
correct me if I'm wrong. Is that the first time we've had rap artists at the?
I think it is.
Because they had like Nelly before, something like that before, but Nelly is kind of on the.
He's more like country. Like he's more
pop.
country than he is.
He is pop.
Yeah,
it's essentially what Drake is to me. It's like a pop lane. You know what I'm saying? Like rap, street rap, gangster, whatever they want to call it. That's the rap, hip hop type of stuff.
Oh yeah,
and I feel like that was the first one that we ever had.
Oh, and it took off. Everybody loved it, right? You see Fat 50 hanging down upside down. You see old Eminem trying to move his way around the state, but obviously those guys are not in their prime. But like, it's one of those things where it brings you back to like the most. How do I put it into words? Like the best memories of these guys. Like they played their most iconic songs. They performed all together. Like these guys all came up at the same time for the most part. Mm-hmm. And the guys who like some of them did, but I think Kendrick Lamar's take is getting too much hate. I mean, I don't know why we're always so negative. Why as a people? And again, we might even get it.
Can I ask a question? Are you being specific when you say that?
I'm glad you asked, because I absolutely am being specific. I'm glad you asked. And listen, and we talked about it a little bit before the show, and I'm glad we're talking about it now. And I'll be specific. We as Black people, why are we so negative? Why are we so negative towards each other? The biggest thing to me is, and Shannon Sharp says it all the time, especially with us Black people, we want each other to be great. Sure. We want each other to be great. We want each other to have success. You just can't be more successful than I am. That's always been the thing. I've never understood that. Because the way I look at things, like, if he can do it, there's no reason why I can't do it. And so now, whether you can use that as motivation or competition or whatever it is, use each other to become great instead of bring somebody down because you're not at that level yet. So if this person's at this level, why would you bring this person down to their level or down to your level because they're already at such and such level?
Do you think those are just specific types of people that are unfortunately getting put in positions that matter, or do you think that's generally how we are? Like, do you really think, like, so I actually recently just heard 50 Cent coming out saying like Jay-Z was trying to stop certain business deals that he had going that could potentially work for him, and he thinks that it's just the competitive nature between those two. Or do you think it's just generally hating, like 50 just like, I mean, Jay's just like, man, I don't like bro, I don't want him to get them. Or is it the competitive nature, like in sports and stuff like that?
I think so. In terms of Jay-Z and like in New Orleans, right? Lil Wayne, one of, in my opinion, the greatest rapper of all time, but in a lot of people's eyes, one of the greatest rappers of all time. And Kendrick is probably the hottest rapper out right now. A lot of people gave him slack, and I even gave Jay-Z a lot of slack for not picking Lil Wayne in where he grew up, where he's from. And because you looked at this, a lot of the Super Bowl production, a lot of people from New Orleans performed. John Batiste, he's on the national anthem. Guess where he's from? NOLA. Like, and a lot of guests, like on a lot of different shows and a lot of different, like Radio Row. The Radio Row is the media kind of section for in New Orleans or for the Super Bowl, where people go and travel to, and then that's where everybody gets a bunch of interviews and a bunch of collaborations and things like that. And so a lot of people were getting people from New Orleans. And so I don't know. I don't think it was hating, because I understand why Jay-Z did it. I mean, for God's sake, Kendrick Lamar had the most views. He broke Michael Jackson's record for the most views at the Super Bowl halftime show. So he must have done something right.
I was gonna say, I don't think people understand whether you could put the most hateful tweet out, and them people that are affiliated with the television station that it was aired on, and the NFL, they could give two flying turds. Yep. They like, we just banked. They don't care if it was based off of controversy. They don't care if it was based off of Kendrick's talent. They don't care if it was just based off of more black people watching the halftime. They don't care what the actual reasoning is.
That's the reason right there. That's it.
Yeah. I will say, for me, being a black man, it's hard to watch this many prominent black people try to tear Kendrick's performance down. It's also hard for me, as someone who is more into hip hop, rap, that genre, to hear people who, I'm like, y'all should understand that what Jay-Z and whoever else is performing is doing right now is trying to build a good rep.
Right.
That we can go and do what Kendrick did, is make people tune in. But if we continue to spew this awful dialogue, they're gonna go, well, shit, they don't even want this nigga to perform. Why the fuck do we care about this nigga performing?
It's that's the perfect way to put it. That's the perfect way to put it. Because I mean, like, we were trying to for so long to get, not even just black, but minority performers on a big stage like that. And so when the minority performers are getting criticized as heavily as they are by minorities, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. And it's one of those things where, like, I'll tell you right now, Tone. One thing, like, I want to be, now again, this I promise there's more to it. But I want to be famous so bad. So bad. Not because of the money, and not because of, the attention or whatever it is. It's because there's so many people I look up to that are famous, right? That are famous. I'll tell you, like, the Shannon Sharps, Larry Fitzgerald, Lil Wayne's. There's people like that who I look up to. And if I were even just to get the chance to meet them and just tell them how much I appreciate them for what they've done for me, that would be, that would be one of the greatest moments of my life. And so the reason why I want to be famous is that if I can have an impact on somebody else's life like that, because if I'm famous, that means other people know.
Stop saying if and say when.
When we are famous. You absolutely correct. When we are famous and people are coming up to us and telling you, yo, man, I've been depressed. I've been, maybe somebody close to them died. But, yo, watching Gumball Sports Machine, watching The Wave, that has got me through this depression, this sadness, this.
This makes sure I ain't depressed and angry, because my ass going to tell you to beat it.
See, there you go.
So I'm having a good day first.
See, there you go. See, there you go. I'm hoping you're depressed because the Celtics is losing. That's what I'm hoping for. That's where I'm hoping the depression to come from. but things like that, man. It's like just having an impact on people's lives like that is just makes the smallest difference. So I talk about my dad all the time. Mm-hmm. It's one of the things he always tells me, whether you're at work, whether you're in the grocery store, whatever it is, and say you're walking around and you see a janitor, just clean it up. Hey, good morning. How you doing? Hey, what's your name? That could make that can make the biggest difference in somebody's life, because you don't know what they're going through.
So I don't want to just veer off down a. This would be a great topic for another pod. But they've actually said that communication amongst one another has dropped drastically, and they think that part of that is why we're such a depressed people right now.
I absolutely believe it.
And I don't know where it was. I just seen it, but like there was a study that someone was doing, and they were doing essentially what your father speaks to is like almost going out of their way to say hi and ask someone about their day. And they said that like I know they were doing it at like a workplace, and they said that like you could notice the energy within the facility changed when they started to push this forward. Like
Yep.
people were coming in more pleased, happier to see one another, communicating better. And yeah, I mean, I just think about family. You think about family in that sense, like with phones and technology. In some sense, we're not using it the proper way to make us closer. We're you actually utilizing it to make us further apart.
A little further apart. Because I mean, to that point, it's just it shows somebody cares. Somebody cares. Somebody cared about you enough to come up to you and say, "How are you doing?
Hold on,
What's your name?"
What's the GSM intro?
Oh, see, there you go. It's dang. Hold on, I'm blanking. Hold on. So you put me on the spot. Hold on. This is a show. This is a show where we love, we laugh, we hug, we cry, and we are positive. And then in the outro, we tell you we love you. You matter, right? You matter to us. Even if you may not matter to somebody else, you matter to us. And so even small stuff like that, it could make life-changing differences in people's lives because again, you never know what these people may be going through. And so the smallest things, and again, something that we also say in the outro on GSM. It's nice to be important, but it's much, much more important to be nice. And so if you can just some people I wish would kind of just look about life differently and just appreciate not only what's in the world, but the people that's in the world. Because you never like
up every day. Not everybody woke up this morning, man.
Man. And people, I mean, not every like you woke up this morning and you're worried about you go to Starbucks and you didn't get a shot of caramel.
Man, when I see people with less, like every time I go out of the country and go to Mexico, and I see people with less smiling and enjoying everything, it humbles me. And when I come home and I see people with more that can't enjoy life, I go, that's on you.
1,000%.
That's on you because I'm watching someone with less figure it out. Why are you so upset? Why can't you enjoy these little things that we've been given? Like there's been times, especially now that I have a child, where my son will get in the car and say something, and it just changes my entire day. Entire day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to veer too far off of our original subject, but again, I think this is a big thing as far as all of the negativity that's been going on with this and the controversy. I'm like, I don't think we as minorities, I ain't gonna just say black people because I know that Kendrick represented California. There's a lot of Mexicans in California, just a lot of minorities because they got Asians out there too. He represents something different. If you're not knowledgeable about the culture, is what we call it. We call it the culture.
Right.
You have a general understanding of what he represents, then his performance may have taken you somewhere else because you were looking for bubbly, poppy, like I honestly don't even know what people are looking for. To be really honest, because once I knew that Kendrick was performing, I almost knew what I was getting. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z had an old school rap where he said, I want to rhyme like common sense, but rhyming like common don't make enough sense. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, that's like one of the most eye-opening situations that or lyrics that I've heard, because you're telling me one, the most at that time, he was like the most hustling rapper at the time. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't gangster, but he was a hustler. And he said in his lyric that he wants to rhyme like Common Sense, who's just this, you know what I'm saying, this humble, pro-black, a little eccentric. You know what I'm saying? It's just completely different from Hove.
Yep.
And to hear him have that perspective goes, yo, bro, I'm such a hustler. I learned how to rap and I've identified what makes money. I don't even care about the skill set. This dude's that's better than me at rap. But watch the amount of money I'm gonna make in this game. And so when I look at that, and then I look at this situation with Kendrick, Kendrick is top 3 artists in the game right now. He doesn't rap about money. He's not that type of artist. He's actually more of
He's a storyteller.
He's more of a common storyteller than he is a Jay-Z.
Yep. 1,000,000%.
When you think about that aspect, it's almost like educational rap. You know?
Yep.
I'm sorry, but niggas don't want to hear educational rap.
Hey, you might have to say that again so the people in the back can hear you, Tom.
Niggas don't want to hear educational rap.
Thank
niggas
you.
Want to hear clap, clap, bang, bang. Fuck that hoe. She got to make me some money. Now,
thank you.
Here's where I get confused, because as a parent, I'm like, I can't let my child listen to that. Because if you understand how the mind works, those words are spells, and you're now casting a spell on yourself. Like the actual rappers, they don't say, Kendrick don't go, Kendrick got the fly clothes, Kendrick got the ill guns, Kendrick got the whole, he says I. So when I rap that shit, I'm just talking about me. I'm literally casting a spell on myself every fucking time.
Yep.
I'm just lost at how all of these, especially mature adults, are going, I just wanted to see a fucking ill-ass performance. When you had this is an opportunity of a lifetime to have an artist of Kendrick's stature who is a different rapper in today's age, where we got NBA Youngboy, we have Vaughn, we got all of these niggas talking about the same shit.
Yep.
This nigga is teaching. And you got people who are smart enough to understand this situation who are dragging this performance down. And it's caught me off guard a little bit. I understand that the situation which you're kind of speaking to, where people want to see Wayne in Louisiana, that I honestly think that would have been dope. But yeah, I think the Kendrick hate is
it's unnecessary.
It's dry. It's whack now. Like, it's corny. It's like, let it go. Let it go.
It don't make no sense. No sense.
With that being said, I got a couple ideas.
Oh, okay.
So, during COVID, like when COVID started, they had the Versus thing on Instagram. So, in these type of situations where you've got artists who aren't per se comfortable with one another, I'm suggesting that we do something like that. More of a versus. Now you might have to have them like one in one end zone and the other one in the other end zone.
Have them separated apart in case anything happens.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But just some safety precautions.
If you're looking for, to me, a character like Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? Someone with some sense, someone who understood the opportunity and utilized it to his, you know what I'm saying? And you're looking for entertainment. To me, that's something that you can have. You have a versus to where it's entertaining. You got two artists that are battling, and they can perform in front of each other.
Right.
That's just one idea that I came up with. The other idea is which to me would be more logical, is to do group sets. Like, have multiple artists, you know what I'm saying? and I mean, you'd have to do some research and dig, but you should have multiple artists, and then artists that one like each other, two have worked together on hit songs. And so then it becomes, oh, well, let's say Maul is a fan of Gucci Mane, and I'm a fan of Bruno Mars. These two have done a song together. Now, Bruno Mars has many hits. Gucci Mane has many hits.
Right.
They both touch different demographics. Gucci Mane got the trap, you got the hood, you got the homies.
Where's Gucci from? I don't know. Where's he from?
He's from Alabama, but was raised in Atlanta, so Atlanta reps him hard.
Okay.
And then Bruno is like pretty much the other side. He's like the pop artist. He's got men, women. He's got international. You know what I'm saying? Like Bruno's pretty much got everything covered. Mm-hmm. And so if you have both artists, Bruno performs 2-3 of his top songs. Then they perform the smash that they got together. Then Gucci goes into 2 or 3 of his songs. And shit, if they're in Atlanta, he brings the Migos out with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I'm just like, how the hell ain't whoever is putting this together, who's getting paid, I'm sure, a large amount of money, ain't thought this thing through? And what Super Bowl was this? 50?
Which one? That was 50. What we just did 59. That was 55.
We've been doing the same bullshit for 59 fucking years.
Some bull.
Come on. Stop running this shit like the fucking politics and the fucking government. Switch some shit up. Revamp it.
This is supposed to be where you get the creative freedom. This is where you take advantage of things like this. Now, to their credit, obviously the Super Bowl is one of the most viewed events of the year, if not the most viewed event of the year. Crazy enough, whoever performs at a Super Bowl does not get paid for it. That's the part that blows my mind. Free promotion.
You're getting paid, but you're not getting paid. You're not getting cash up front.
Right. Well, yeah. And here's the thing about that. And this is why to your point, this is why Super Bowl, what was it? 21 was what, 50, was it 56? 56 when the Rams and the Bengals played. That's why that was my favorite Super Bowl halftime of all time. Is because they came together. Dre, Snoop, Eminem, 50 Cent. They all came together to make one amazing performance.
See, I not to cut you off, and I definitely think that was dope and appreciated, especially by the culture. But that's like a crew. You know what I'm saying? That's like the Wu-Tang for me. I mean, I know that they're all separate artists, but I'm thinking a little more like an artist that like you like, that I like. I'm saying like, because typically
like two different genres almost.
Huh?
Like two different genres and audiences.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? A mix and a match. Because I feel like if you like Eminem, you probably like 50. If you like Dr. Dre, you probably like Eminem, 50 Cent, and whoever's up under that umbrella. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes you might not like so and so, but you pretty much like the music that comes from them.
Right, along the same line.
Yeah, and so if you get two different, you know, you're basically touching two different demographics, two different viewerships, two different, you know, fans.
Yep.
It's a collective, you know. And I to me, it was just weird that we haven't had more options since. Like, you know, I mean, it's horrible that we had to wait that long to get hip hop halftime shows. And
I mean, and they've been around since what? The 90s, 80s, 90s?
Yeah.
And it took that long?
And then we like, it's weird to me just when you think about music in general. Now, I will say this, that I think there's a difference in certain fandoms. Like, I don't want to be too racist, but they're white.
Hey, this the wave. This the wave. Ain't nothing off limits.
There are older white folks who don't even know the black artists' names. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it goes vice versa. It goes vice versa. But I feel like we don't complain as much about, like, if we had to watch, I don't even know a lot of white artists right now.
Let's say, go ahead.
I was just gonna throw it out there. But let's just say we had to watch a whole Eminem halftime show. There's gonna be some niggas that's gonna be like, what the fuck did we just watch? But they're not gonna go to Twitter to attack him because they're just gonna move on.
Yep.
Their day. I don't know why niggas is taking so much time out of their day to beat Kendrick up. You know what I'm saying?
That's where that comes in. Like, yeah, I want you to be great, but you can't be greater than me. It's that selfish attitude. And that's the part that sucks about it. It has to change.
Bunch of niggas who ain't never paid to see Wayne perform want to see a free motherfucking show. They want to see Wayne now. I've seen Wayne twice before, and he ain't my favorite rapper. I'm
gonna pause this. You give an inch, they take a mile.
Yep, pause that.
Oh yeah, I know you. Hey, I know you. See, I'm already. Precaution. Precaution.
Caution signs.
Precaution. I'm not taking that risk. Hey, because this, like you said, this is the way. This is uncensored. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me make sure I get that out the way. But that's what it is, man. Like, and it sucks that it's that way. It sucks. And something needs to change. Something needs to change.
With the way social media and out chasing and the way that, the way things are moving, I don't think it's ever going to change. I think it just honestly gets worse. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
But I'm interested to see who gets the opportunity next year because I do think it can be the most controversial halftime show ever, because you just seen Kendrick, just like you said, he's the new Mark.
Yep.
And so
imagine it's Drake.
That's what I'm saying. Where's the Super Bowl next year?
Where's the Super Bowl next year? Dang, why can't remember where it's at next year?
See, I'm like, they have the opportunity to make this just the most watched thing ever.
Oh, for sure. Especially again, because let me see, Super Bowl 60 will be San Fran.
Ooh, why didn't they? Yeah, I guess you can. Wait, could you imagine if Kendrick performed that in fucking San Francisco? Oh my god!
What? Anywhere in Cali.
That just Drake won't be there though.
Huh?
So that just let me know that Drake won't be there.
Oh, he better not. He's not gonna make it out.
I put money. That's one thing I will go on FanDuel right now. Drake is not Super Bowl 60.
And he better be happy. Football ain't got no Canada team.
Oh hell yeah!
What?
Honestly, I just think that he needs to stay up in Canada right now. Sorry, like his whole energy is just whack to me right now. Like
it's bad.
I never really been like his music is kind of is dope. I ain't gonna lie, his music is dope. But like him as a personality, he seemed corny as fuck. Just being honest, you know what I'm saying? Like I haven't met him. I have met some of his people. A homie of mine used to be a bodyguard for Future. And I went to the Summer 16. I met a bunch of his people. I met OVO Mark. I actually was playing a hoop with OVO Mark, and some of them seemed cool. So again, I never met Drake to just really stamp that he's a corny nigga, but some of his actions show corny. You know what I'm saying? Like
what was you saying earlier about common sense? Common sense says that's a corny nigga. I'm keeping it a bean, Tom. I'm keeping it a bean. I'm keeping it stacked with you.
Yeah, nah. But like the fact that he done been with certain women, they're years in the background, and he keep bringing them up type shit, like just levels to corniness. And I'm sorry, like there's real nigga shit, like this real nigga hood shit, and there's just real nigga shit, like as a man in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, we and I have talked about this before. Like, real hood shit. You a snitch, you come in the hood, niggas gonna be like, nah, get that nigga out of here.
Don't bring. And some hoods you may not make it. You may not even make it out of there.
It's true. As a man, if you don't even identify with that street shit, snitching is what you're obligated to do. I'm trying to take This is my safety, my family's safety. You know what I'm saying? That's part of your life. That's not snitching though. You're literally just being a civilian living. And so that's what I mean. Like, there's different rules to lifestyles, but Drake, someone who went from pop culture to rap to in between, how the fuck you go from Degrassi to playing a gangster?
It's social media, Tom. It's image. Because you see, because
fucking Big Meech.
Imagine Canadian Big Meech. What Big Meech? What? Hey, you think Big Meech was rich in Detroit, in Atlanta? Let's send him to Canada. He will be the rich. Elon Musk wouldn't have nothing on Big Meech. Send Big Meech to Canada. Elon wouldn't have nothing on Big Meech.
I just really wonder, like, what's Drake's motivation? Did he really just come to the rap game and say, I'm an entertainer, and that's what I'm about to do is entertain? And that's why I can't. It's like it's hard to knock his hustle because Jay-Z, my favorite rapper, and Jay-Z openly says, he doesn't say I don't give a fuck about rap, like he doesn't say that, but he's so much of a hustler, he's basically disclaimed, this is how I hustle. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say whatever I can to sell this record.
Right. He's a businessman. Rapping is a hobby.
And so from that aspect, am I doing Drake foul because maybe that was his only thing? Is I came in the game to eat.
I will say for sure, if it was, it worked.
Yeah.
If it was, it worked. For sure.
And that's where I go like, damn, am I a hater? Because I keep bringing up the fact that he's not tough and he always says his tough shit on. But I'm like, shit, like, I personally like Charleston White. Like, when I watch Charleston White on social media, I'm like, this nigga is hilarious.
Yeah.
And some of the shit that he says is truthful. And if you listen to him, he's saying that, yo, half of these niggas ain't gangsters. Why the fuck we gonna hold Drake accountable, but we ain't holding NBA YoungBoy accountable?
Oh.
We ain't holding Dirk accountable. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't holding a lot of niggas accountable. How the fuck we gonna have expectations for Drake just because he's the LeBron James of the game? That's what we doing? That's
I will say though, if it was just an entertainment standpoint, this stuff with Kendrick wouldn't have gone as far as it has been.
Maybe that's a key point, because if it's solely entertainment, you'd have said, yeah, I'm leaving that alone.
We would have done the same thing J. Cole did.
But see, for me, the difference between J. Cole is an artist. Rap means something to him, and it's not even just the artistry; it's the message within his artistry. He knows he can't be Muhammad Ali, Martin Luther King, or Malcolm X, but he believes he's a messenger. Like, I truly believe that J. Cole believes he's a messenger. The same way I believe that Kendrick believes he's a messenger. It's just that Kendrick is a little more niggerish. Man. Certain niggas, when you square up with them, certain niggas gonna be like, bro, I don't want to fight. Something could happen. One of us could lose. Certain niggas,
J. Cole.
Certain niggas, you square up, you pull out a knife.
And that's Kendrick.
Well, watch this.
You give an inch, he take a mile. Pause. But that's what it is.
Kendrick definitely was. He was ready for the long haul. Like, I feel like Drake was like, "Oh, this gonna be a 100-yard dash, little sprint. I'm gonna beat him." That nigga Kendrick was fucking running miles, preparing for this fucking beef.
So you saying boat on him? What? Out the jump.
I'm definitely interested in to see how music goes in the future. Like, I mean, I'm an old nigga, so I'm only familiar with certain artists at this point. Sometimes I hear some shit and I'm like, that's what the fuck y'all listening to? I'm like, how I sounded 20 years ago. Do you Nick? What? We ain't here. What?
Hey, that's what I was listening to in high school.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
number 50, get rich or die trying.
The older niggas was like, oh, we on reggae now. Like we on fucking R&B, bro. Chill out. You niggas, tough ass little niggas.
See, that's one thing I will never. I didn't grow up rich, right? I didn't grow up rich. I didn't have all this stuff. I also wasn't gangbanging. I will never claim to be gangbanging. Now, I know some people that pretend to be gangbanging. And I'm like, yo, I done seen your mom pick you up in her nice car. She got a Benz.
you.
To your 3-story house in the middle of Scottsdale. I done been to your house. So all this set gangbanging you do. Where do you do that in Scottsdale?
You know what it is? It's that new school shit. Some niggas is nerds, but they identify as gangsters.
See, there you go. You see, you ain't no good. You ain't no good. You know what you're doing.
What I said?
You ain't no good.
That happens.
You ain't no good.
No, I'm just saying. Like sometimes.
Why do you have to use the word identify?
Because
why you have to?
When they look in the mirror, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't no good. You know what you're doing.
Like sometimes you wake up, you got that little eye, you got an eye boogie. It's not an eye boogie. For them, they see a tattoo tear. Like it's different. It's different.
That's crazy.
Yo, sometimes the way you perceive yourself is actually who the fuck you are.
Yep.
It's weird like that.
But, and that's the thing. But people think there's something wrong with that. People think
it is when you not prepared for certain. I can perceive myself to be the best fucking baseball player ever. Right. And then once the opportunity presents itself, I strike out. Everyone looking at me like, nigga, I thought you was nice. Baseball.
Yep.
Yeah. And so that's because to me, that's exactly what we're speaking to. Is Drake can play gangster. And I'm sure there's some niggas that's like, yeah, Drake, he be with them niggas. He be with them niggas.
Yep.
Until a gangster nigga pull that card and everybody around him go, oh shit. Bro, soft as a wet cookie. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it boils down to. And I'm sitting in my mind, I'm like, ain't no nigga, because I'd assume that he was making grown man money on Degrassi. Like adult, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, sure. Oh, and yeah.
So once you hit a certain financial point, you're not risking shit. You like, nigga, I ain't doing that. I'm paying a nigga to do that.
Right.
This nigga Drake is close to being a billionaire at this point. You know, you got to be well over 500.
Oh,
nigga, how you still playing tough?
It's image, Tone. Like it's the biggest. Like people care so much about what other people think about them. They care so much about what other people think about them. Now, I'm saying that like we're not doing a podcast right now, but I want to entertain people. Like I want to like I told you, like I said at the beginning of the show. I want to entertain people.
But and the right way, right?
The right way. Exactly. Because I'm not going to come out here and tell you, oh, I'm gangbanging and robbing and stealing and because I don't do that. I have never done that. I never will do that. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm a sports nerd. I like to laugh. I like to make jokes, and I chew with my fam. That's who I am. I'm not gonna tell you somebody who I'm not. And now, that was a thing for a while, Tone. The women, right? That you make all the friends. Those guys that were gangbanging, the robbing and stealing and selling drugs and doing all this. All the women were attracted to that. All the guys were like, damn, I want to be that.
They fuck with the scammers now.
What? Hey, that's the thing. And so people try to be something that they're not, so that these other people so they can attract these other people.
Mm-hmm. Then your ass get locked up and you snitching on everybody.
And now you attracting other people.
Well, now you're going back to being yourself. Because originally your ass was a snitch, which is not wrong. It's cool. Like if that's who you are, it's fine. But you switch sides because you seen the bitches like in them niggas.
Yep.
You said, oh, now I won't be one of them niggas. And now that you got caught, now you want to go back. No.
Can't do it. And then you get locked up. And then now you got to be whoever Tyrone wants you to be.
Now you got to be 6'9". Now you got to be Tekashi.
Like I said, you either got to be Tekashi, or like I said, you got to be who Tyrone wants you to be.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You got to be.
Hey, Tyrone say jump. You say how high. Listen, I'm just saying. That's the risk you take with trying to be somebody else.
He said, "What? What's the play, coach?"
He said, "What?" He said, "Oh." Hey, he said, "Hey, you got to go in the shotgun. You're not getting this close.
Hey, yo,
you get the shotgun."
Couple months from now, We're gonna have another person on the wave, man. Shout out to the homie, my lady's brother, Andre. Man, he doing a little bit right now. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be home soon, hopefully sooner than later. But yeah, man, he already I done heard about 2-3 stories already. Man, jail life is funny as shit. I don't never want to go and never find out how funny it really is. But
What? Hey, when I tell you that's my second biggest fear, my biggest fear, number one is losing any one of my dads or my sisters, or any one of my dad or either my dad or my sisters. That's my number one fear. Number two, going to prison. Can't do it. Hey, listen, it's a lot of jokes that be made. Tony, I got too big of a butt to be going to jail. Keeping it in stack.
Nah, I understand. I grew up in the projects, and my cousins used to always say, like Pretty T, you go to the jail, they're gonna get you.
Right.
I used to be like, that's the day I go to jail be the last time y'all see me. I'll be in there for the rest of my life.
Hey, you ain't got no, I don't know how back in the day, I don't know if you got to fight somebody off.
I want niggas in there grinding that little metal stool. Yeah, fuck that. I've been watching all the documentaries. Never know what could happen. They put me in there. I ain't even do shit.
Yeah, don't play with me. I know people. For your boy, come on. You better not rat you out. Because I found out you were Menace to Society. Guess where you going? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
Yeah, but hold on, real quick, right? I've always wanted to ask somebody this question, and now we're on the wave. We could freestyle.
Always.
Topic. So I'm not heavy into politics, but a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And
what's going on?
When Donnie won, people were acting like we were about to go back to 1860. You know what I'm saying? Like people was like, "Oh, we got to figure out the way out, the Underground Railroad and shit." I'm like, "Damn, is that deep?" Like, I don't think it's that deep.
Nah.
But if, big if, what's your mentality at? If March 1st, they put out, bullshit ass bulletin. March 1st, you niggas are slaves.
Hey. I don't care if it's a plane. I don't care if it's a boat. I'm getting on the first one, going right back to Kenya. And I'm being so for real. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I'm going wherever. I don't give a fuck about land in a country I ain't supposed to be in.
You come on this way, I'll take care of you. I got you. The Gumball's gonna take care of you. I got you, Tone.
And then if for some reason I don't make it to the boat or the plane or the paper plane, however we get up out of here, I'm going out like Denzel, motherfucking training day. I'm going out like fucking Queen Latifah.
What? Going out and fighting, boy.
Fucking Blaze. I'm going out. Remember how me, you, and D-Lo was talking about if we was ever in a zombie apocalypse?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I'm fucking going out. I'm about to have me some motherfucking fun. Try to kill me and my people. Crazy.
That's the thing. They didn't want to kill you. They just want to make you a slave.
And that's why. So another off-topic subject, and I know this might be controversial as fuck, good or bad, however it happens. When Kanye said, "Y'all niggas, y'all slaves had a motherfucking decision to make. You had options." I knew what the fuck he was talking about. A lot of people took it personal. It was sore in the butt about it. I'm like, nigga, it's like a relationship that you in. If your girl is abusing you physically, or I'm sorry, if a man is abusing a woman physically, you have the option to leave.
Oh, but I love him. I love her.
And I understand that they're saying like, a lot of the African peoples were under certain situations. These motherfuckers had guns. We didn't have no guns. He had the chains. Nigga, there's 500 of us on this boat, and there's 5 of them fucking driving this boat.
I think the title of this video is Common Sense. You ain't got enough common sense to take over the boat. You can take over. There's enough of y'all to take over the boat. And I don't give a damn how many guns they got. What? Hey, two or three guns ain't gonna take out what? 100 niggas? Got me fucked up.
I do feel like part of that was this. Their
Oh, yeah.
mentality at that point. Like sometimes seeing is believing. If you've never seen it, you don't understand that you can actually get away. But for me, it's just fight or flight. Like, nigga, I don't feel safe here. We got to go.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Gotta
saying?
go. And if somebody tries to stop me from going,
You got to go.
what? Hey, I'm trying to tell you.
9/11 planes. I apologize to all the families who lost. I would have been gone, and hopefully your family would have made it because I'm not sitting on a plane with 4 niggas and switchblades.
Shit. What? Common sense. What does common sense say? Come on.
Home. Y'all gonna tell my story.
Come on now.
Jumped over 3 seats, had a nigga in a chicken wing. He put him in the other joint. Then he
Say what? Hey, that's all right. And don't let me. Hey, I'm biting.
Everything.
What?
I will bite a nigga toe off if my life on the line.
No problem.
Ha!
Hold on. Hold on, brother. You looked a little too comfortable doing that.
Damn.
Hold on, brother.
Pause. And again,
A little comfortable.
my apologies to all the families who have lost someone in any of these situations. Also, I definitely made a joke about Donnie and frozen water. You know what I'm saying? I apologize to those families too, man. You know what I'm saying? We on the Wave Show. It's all about energy, good, bad.
Yep.
We love to laugh. We do all the same stuff we do on GSM and a little bit
Entertainment purposes only.
Yes.
Entertainment purposes only.
We truly wish, you know what I'm saying, the best for all involved. You know what I'm saying? I personally am sure more does too. You know what I'm saying? We completely understand that some of these people are running from you know what I'm saying, to seek refuge. They're trying to get away from bad situations. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are running from bad situations, trying to come to America to live comfortably. We know not all of the people that are coming here are actually criminals and foul, and you know what I'm saying? And so it's wrong when some of these people are being sent back to their countries and then they have to deal with the worst stuff. And they've actually been trying to do right here. And those are the people that, you know, we actually do care about. We do care about from time to time and stuff like that.
Of course. Forever and always.
America's always been a melting pot, man. We act like it ain't. We always act like Americans is the only people here. The funny thing is America is a fake word. None of the people that were here were always here. These motherfuckers migrated here. Last name.
Tone, man.
I be in Arizona trying to tell them, but this is Mexico. They need to change the motherfucker to the Mexico Suns.
See, there you go. See, there you go. Good. It's the soccer team. See, there you go. How you go? What Devin Booker supposed to do with his feet?
Listen, he better put the motherfucking cholo shorts on and get the you put that. They got to change the Suns uniform to a Dickie suit, nigga.
Hey, he got a little button up, man.
That's Lady Rocky.
He got the little flannel.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, I heard from the grapevine that Devin Booker got a little Mexican in him, though. I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
I think his grandmother Mexican.
That would explain everything.
That explain a lot. That's obviously that's a brother, but I didn't know he had a little Mexican in him.
Yeah, I'll say that conversation for another day. But players like him, Steph, JT, even Wemby. Mm-hmm. You think people consider them as niggas?
Wemby. I think when you look at him at first sight, yes, but when you open his mouth,
that's what I'm going to. That's why I added him. Like him and Giannis is a little more because he's Americanized now. Like he's really Americanized now.
Oh, when he first came, but he's African though. Like he's from Greece, but both of his parents are Nigerian.
But you can be black and not be a nigga.
Okay. Hold on.
Well,
so what? Hold on. What are we defining as a nigga?
To me, nigga is more or less living the culture.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
When you identify with the culture, and you like some people, they don't give a fuck about the culture, and they're black. You know what I'm saying? They're black. They don't listen to the music. They don't watch the movies. They don't give a fuck about sports. They don't give a fuck about the clothes. Like they
get out. I'm just saying. I ain't never seen the movie, but
there are people like that though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
I feel like that's in all cultures. You got people who are, Japanese that don't care about Japanese culture. They more hip hop than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like
there's white people out here saying nigga and sagging their pants and wearing these big jerseys.
There you go.
Jason Williams.
There you go.
Tyler Hero.
And you couldn't tell me that even though Jason Williams said that he never said it. You can't tell me.
Who's he trying to fool?
He was a nigga. You couldn't tell me
Jason Williams was
a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I say it's like more or less living for the culture. Now I ain't saying if you white, Spanish, Asian that you should just be out here freely utilizing the nigga word. That's on you.
Right.
But I'm just saying if you live within the culture, to me, you basically a nigga. I ain't saying you use the word, but you a nigga.
Yeah, honorary.
Yeah. If you do it the right way. You do it the right way.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a right way to do things, and there's definitely a wrong way to do that. Let me get that across this line right here. You know what I mean? There's definitely a wrong way to do that, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
I heard some black people say nigga, and I'm like, ooh.
You got a little too much Caucasus in that voice for you to be saying that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You know.
But my point is, I feel like there's a way that we in general, all races, we treat black athletes. Like when I think about Sha'Carri Richardson.
Yep. Oh, hold on. She get mad. Speed, call her that. She almost smacked him. Sha'Carri.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, Sha'Carri. Again, when we blow up, she get to seeing, we interviewing her, and she said, "Yo, Tone, I remember you called me Sha'Carri."
Oh,
I said, "What I call?"
That's gonna be the introduction. That's how we break the ice. You know what I'm saying? Like Sha'Carri,
right.
My bad. I was, you know what I'm saying? Sha'Carri, my bad.
Whatever ice y'all breaking, I don't want no part of it. I don't want no part of it.
Listen, shoot up. Yeah. If nobody was paying attention, I'd really break her ice. But I think she's got to work on it.
There you go. She got a little. She
back on track. She's still cute though. She's still cute, man.
No, for sure. But she's
a little strong.
Because she hey, listen, she told me to do the dishes, and I said, and I'm gonna do them.
I ain't afraid. I still put her, you know what I'm saying? Put her to figure 4.
Oh, see, there you go. You nasty. You hold on. You ain't been. When was the last time you was that flexible?
Wow.
Who you put in the figure 4?
Listen, I used to do track, so you know what I'm saying. I stretch every morning.
For real?
No, I'm lying.
Yeah. Who you fooling?
I did do track, but I ain't stretching shit.
When was the last time you ran? When was the last time you was on the track?
Listen,
hey.
About 10, 12 years ago, I was rapping, so I was rapping on the track.
You was rapping on the track? Okay. Yeah, that was in the studio though, right?
You said whether on the track. You didn't say whether it was running. You just said on the track. So that could have been a process on the track. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I know who else on the track, and if I send them your way, listen, say Tone.
Damn.
I heard him like him young.
No.
I'm just saying. Hold on, I'm just saying.
Oh, I mean, they could be younger than me, but we're not Drake young. You know what I'm saying?
There's a whole lot younger than you.
R. Kelly young? Is Drake young?
See that
you 21 plus from where I'm at is still young, but I'm not. Their bracket is different from my bracket.
No. So I heard. So
my lady is 10 years younger than me. So I guess.
And you know what? That's fair. Because so here's what I heard. Right. So I heard. Okay, now you got to be of obviously a substantial age, because if you 18 and you're doing this, you got a problem. But so I heard the respectable dating age is half your age plus 7. So you to be what? Let's see, 51, 2, 3, 20. My bad. My bad. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me. I know that's my fault. It's my bad. It's my bad. My bad. See, hold on. So that'd be what? And see, I ain't gonna put it out there like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put it out there like that. Cause no, listen.
That age, then you said half my age plus 7. She's above.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm in the
Okay.
clear. I'm in the clear.
Hold on, let me see. Oh yeah, she is. Yeah.
I'm in the clear.
I'm just because I ain't got to call Kendrick. I thought I had to call him. Thought I had to make a call.
I'm
You know what?
I'm on K-Dot side in this situation. I'm on the K-Dot side of this whole.
Well, K-Dot not like this. You know what I mean? K-Dot, that's my guy. Yeah. Who you think told him to start up the beef?
Ooh, triggered him, huh?
Yeah, Drake ain't been good since 2011, so I said put him down for good.
You know what's crazy is I'm actually like I didn't even want to go back to that, but I'm looking for I'm like, yo, where's Drake's hot music lately?
Lately, I was. Let me see. The last time he dropped something decent, I was maybe in 8th grade. I am 20.
He got some good. He got some songs with Future in them after that.
Future ain't no doggone good anyway.
Damn, you don't like Future?
No, sir. Ain't nothing but mumbling.
He got some songs. I like.
Hey, my brother was out here, and he'll be coming on too. He be coming on GSM, man, and the Wave. He be out here. What's today? Next week, 2 weeks. He be coming on. Last time he was out here, he get in the car. He said, yo, hey, this song fire. I was like, I was like, bye, bet. He usually when I give him the aux, he be putting on some heat. He put the song on. First thing I hear is I'm like, yo. He said, is there something?
Looking, yeah, Hendrix.
See, at first that's what I thought, right? I said, okay, I'll give it a few minutes. He said, he got about 20 seconds. So okay, he's about to turn up. Here's the problem, Tony. He ain't stopped doing it.
I'm saying, I know just what song it was.
He didn't. I thought it was gonna stop, and he was gonna start turning up. He didn't stop doing it. And I say, is there something about Future that I didn't know? Well, I won't make no more jokes about him.
I think Atlanta has a crowd that specifically. You know what Drank is?
Yeah.
The codeine. So there's a crowd. Again, that's why I think it's dope. Regionally, culturally, age brackets. Like we're all fans of things for certain reasons.
Right.
But I think that one thing that Future has that a lot of Atlanta artists didn't have is, to me, his music stayed for Atlanta. Like a lot of artists, once they blow up from some certain areas, they start making music international. They got to make music for everyone. But what I understand, Future's making songs for Atlanta. Like you hear his music, it's still targeted. The sound is Atlanta. Like kind of like this Kendrick said. That sound is California.
Now, 1,000,000%.
We might like it, but that sound is California.
1,000,000%.
If you're a nigga from Atlanta and you don't like that sound, you're like, man, fuck that. I want to hear that.
Yep.
And specifically for this conversation, I think Future has always made Atlanta music. Now, there are people from other demographics like, yo, I like that sound. But if you're not fond of the Atlanta sound, then you're probably not a big Future. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I liked Rocco, who was, he was cool with Future. I liked what's homie that just died? Rich Homie Quan.
Man, hey, that was my dog, man.
Okay, so then you off
my dog. Yep.
The other thing is sometimes we like the one that we like.
Yep.
Like
for sure.
My generation, the Woo was everything. So we all didn't like every member of the Woo. You know what I'm saying? You had
collectively.
You had your 3 or 4 dudes that was like, yo, this is my guys. Now the Woo, you might rap that verse, but you be like, this not my. I don't really even like homie from this song. He just had a good verse on it. But well, I definitely think that Future's he's got a particular sound.
Oh, he do. It's that ATL. You know what they be doing at
ATL too. He speaks to the trappers. If he ain't talking to the hoes, he's talking to the women. He's talking to the trappers. You know what I'm saying? So
I ain't got nothing to do with either of them. You know what I mean? But don't let me find nothing. Don't, because I told you my number 2 fear is going to prison. And if there's even something in the slightest that the police could ask me about and I could possibly know about?
Damn, Future, you better watch out. You better start talking like that on them songs, Future.
You go in there and replace Big Meech? I'll tell you, no hesitation. Hey, one Atlanta, not even rapper.
Yo.
One Atlanta figure come out, one go back in.
Pretty soon they gonna have the illest mixtape ever in jail. You got Diddy, you got Kels, you got Dirk, you got NBA YoungBoy, you got YN Melly, you got the boy TK. Like, yo, you put
Dang,
all
and TK got life, huh? I forgot TK
Oh,
got life. Oh, they got Tory Lanez too. Tory Lanez in there.
Oh, you put all of them?
That's gonna be one. Emotions flying, because you got you got Dirk.
You know what we
got
call that
TK.
mistake?
Who?
Bars and bars. Bars on bars.
Oh, I like what you did there. Oh, I like what you did there. Oh, I like what you did.
Yo,
Okay.
Drama. I need drama. I need mustard. I need Metro. Fuck it. 40. Drake's homie too. We need 40 because I like some of his production. Who else? I need Murder Beats. Yo, y'all niggas. He hit us up.
And Bill Cosby.
I'll send more to the prison so he could go.
There you go. I ain't going there.
Oh, shit.
I done put too many people away. I can't go there. You know what I mean? I done put too many of them away.
Way worse than the feds.
Hey, listen, I can't go down there.
Nah, but we need to get that mixtape together, dog. That's a tough mixtape.
That'd be emotions would be. Let's see, you go from Dirk, TK, and who else, what other game banging rapper is in there? You go from Dirk and TK to Diddy and R. Kelly.
Melly. What's his name?
Melly, yeah, Melly. Dirk, TK, and Melly.
Blueface. I can't forget Blueface.
Damn, he ain't no good though.
Hey,
he ain't no good though.
You gotta get the Cali people. You gotta throw some in there for the Cali people.
Yeah, he from Cali, huh? He ain't no doggone good. He ain't no good. Yeah, I guess you put Blueface in there.
That's a crazy mixtape, though.
That'd be we might have just found the Super Bowl 60 Super Bowl performers.
Ooh.
It'd be a different look. All of them in handcuffs and orange jumpsuits. You ain't never seen that before. All matching.
Yo.
You ain't never seen that before. You want to talk about never seen before?
Now, I ain't mad at the colors, but we need one of them niggas who be in prison, who be doing the. I don't know if you ever seen the videos. Niggas be in jail making clothes.
See what? Hey, hold on. What? See what kind of videos pop up on your algorithm?
Listen, I like clothes, designer shit, and niggas is in prison designing clothes. They be getting fabrics and they use certain products. Huh?
Are you trying to plan? Are you planning the trip?
To buy some clothes?
Well, apparently to make some clothes.
No. I ain't signing up for that. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I can do that on the outside. I'm just speaking for promotional. Like I'm the promoter.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I don't. I don't want to lose the cause, and more importantly, I don't want to lose my guy, man. I don't want to lose my boy. No. Especially you going in there to make some clothes with Diddy and Kelly and them.
Damn.
That's what you want.
Why can't we with Dirk and them? Why you gotta send me to the fucking?
I know you seen Bill Cosby when he coming out.
That's man said you want some jello pudding.
See, there you go. You nasty. What kind of pudding you eating? See, there you go. That wasn't no regular pudding. That wasn't no regular pudding. So that nasty pudding that he was selling to people.
R.I.P. Grandpops. My grandfather was a real good friend of Bill Cosby's.
What?
Yeah, I probably shouldn't tell that story,
huh? I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Story to tell, huh?
I wasn't gonna say nothing to you.
I got pictures with them together, and then so when my grandfather passed away, we were going through all the stuff in his house, and I'm just going through his phone book, and I read it said Bill Cosby, and I just said to my aunts and my moms, I'm like, "Hey, Grandpa knew some dude named Bill Cosby," and then
how old you was?
Shit, I think it was like 11.
Oh, prime age for Bill Cosby. That's what he's looking for. That's what he's looking for. That's what he's looking for. You call him up. Hey, you can
throw Bill in the Diddy pool. Bill. Now I'm not trying to.
Who you think built the pool?
Messing with grown women. None of them were even underage.
Who you think built the pool?
See what I'm saying? How you gonna throw?
Hey, no, hey, Bill built the pool. Diddy put some kiddie toys in it.
No. That's two different games you playing.
No, no. Hey, I'm telling you, Bill, and it was a nice pool too, man. Infinity pool, right? Infinity pool off the mountain. Nice big pool, man. You go down to 12 feet. Here's the problem. Diddy came in and took it over.
Diddy is pushing niggas over.
No. Here's the thing. No.
Just saying, when you wake up, it might hurt. I'm not trying to
see. There you go. You ain't no. See there you.
I'm not trying to excuse either one's actions. I'm just saying that there's levels to this shit.
Oh, they should both be under the prison. Yeah. But I'm just saying, in terms of listen, Bill, that's what I'm saying. So Bill built the pool, right? Like I said, nice infinity pool off, it was in Cali, because they got some nasty freak stuff going on in Cali. So he built it in Cali, right off the mountain, right? Infinity pool. And then Bill was like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want no more. Did he come in?
Go ahead. My fault.
Oh no, you good. Did he come in, right? The pool was originally 12 feet, right? 12 feet. People want to jump in from the diving board. Adult people want to jump in from the diving board, right? Did he came in and said, it's too deep. It's too deep. Put some concrete in there, brought it to about 3 feet.
That's crazy. That's bad. You shouldn't say that.
Who am I talking about? I think it fits well.
Ew.
I'm not. Hey, listen. This is information that everybody has. I just want to make this clear. I am not the first. I'm not the first of this receiving of this information. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So Diddy brought it and he put some pool noodles in there. He put some, and then he just. Hey, you know who's who's swimming in that pool?
Then he dropped the purple pills.
Hey, you know who went and dove in and got him? I'll give you a hint. He wear 23 in LA. I'm just saying. I'm telling you what I know. I'm not telling you what I heard.
You talking about Kevin?
Nah. Now, hold on. Kevin, are you talking?
Braun was linking up with Diddy, though.
What? In there with the top hat.
That's crazy.
And his head wasn't the only top hat that was wearing a top hat.
No.
That's what they was doing there, Tone. I'm trying to tell you. Yo, I get inside sources.
Oh, that's my favorite play. I'm trying to meet Braun and Braun. He gives
that explains a lot. That explains why he's your favorite player.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying. Listen, I tell you on this show, I tell you how T.I. is.
Why would Braun got Savannah?
Ain't none of my business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. All I know is my inside sources is that LeBron went and dove in for them sparks is what they call them. Them sparks. That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. And he got everything he wanted. He got the mile and the inch from Diddy.
The crazy thing is, I don't want to, go on another tangent, but I don't think Diddy would have got locked up if he didn't sue them people, man.
You don't think so?
Saying whether what he was doing was right or wrong. I just think that they would have let whatever he was doing continue to go if that nigga never sued them people. They like, nah, you fucking with my money? Oh yeah, now we gonna pull your card.
Because after that, they started doing more investigating, and they really.
Y'all niggas waited 25 years.
Ain't said nothing. Ain't say nothing.
The crazy thing is everyone knew it.
Man.
Like, niggas been talking about Diddy being
a freak ball. Being
paused forever.
And I know you heard that video of him and Meek Mill.
When he's calling him daddy.
So you know word for word. I don't know like that.
You sent it to my phone.
You said it verbatim, brother. How many times you don't watch that video?
You sent it to my phone. That's crazy.
I didn't say nothing. You ain't got no proof. I'm just saying. Yeah, you talk about. I didn't say nothing about calling nobody daddy. You want to talk about.
So about that, do you think that there was real situation? But like, as a grown man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you go to the store and dress up like you and Kevin? Would y'all go to the store to Macy's and buy the same outfit and wear it out in public?
First of all, I'm not going nowhere with Kevin. let's just get that out.
It's not even Kevin, because you and Kevin went to high school together. Y'all like actual friends. This is like your boss.
No.
I'm not.
You
and your boss going, yo, Mo, I'm outside. take you shopping. Let's go.
He said, excuse me? Why are you outside of why are you in my house? Why do you know where I live, brother? I didn't tell you where I live. Get out the files in the work and stop, don't, in fact, delete it. Shred all of it. Shred all of it. Because you outside of my house want to take me shopping.
Pardon me? Do I need to call my mother?
I call my mother. Hey, I got the people in the right places. You come to my house, you ain't call me, you ain't let me know, and you want to call, and then you get to my house.
The video, right? Where they got on like the same outfit.
No, actually, I have it.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
See, there you go.
It's a little
huh?
Like when you hear about all of the evidence and just all the situations, I'm like, here's two things. One, Meek is actually supposed to be from that cloth that we were talking about earlier. Like he's supposed to be a hood nigga. He's supposed to be. And so
gang banging and said it, yeah.
Coming from that cloth, he actually did prison time. Nigga did I think 2 years in the joint. Yep. So coming from that cloth, what the fuck triggered you to go, ain't nobody gonna talk about me wearing the same fit as this nigga? Not only another grown man, but fucking Puffy, Sean fucking Puffy Combs. How the fuck did it not click? And the crazy thing is, when you think about hip hop, at that particular time, it was Drake. Drake was probably a little bit higher than Meek, and it was like Meek. But they was the two. Meek had that song.
There was the dudes, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And, nigga, how you got the limelight, the spotlight, the highlight, all the lights on you, and you thought to yourself, nobody's gonna think this is some funny shit.
I'll tell you what the problem was. The problem was the lights wasn't on.
Why you gotta keep doing that?
I'm just saying what the problem was.
With Meek, dog. What if, like, dog?
Hey, it's something about them East Coast niggas. I'm just saying.
Nah, you can do that.
Listen. Where did he from?
Dog. You know where No Homo and Pause came from? East Coast.
I couldn't tell.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying. You got Diddy from what? From York, right? From York. You got Meek from Philly. You ain't all the freaky stuff that actually Drake, he from Toronto, but that's in the East Coast. That's right above New York. Now
might be the freakiest rapper of all time? Shaquille O'Neal.
See, there you go.
I'm just saying, like I watched that man dry hump Kevin Hart in like a commercial or something. I'm like, nigga, who? Why? Then yesterday I'm scrolling. And I guess at the Super Bowl, he bumped into Michael Blackson, and this nigga opens up his shirt and is pinching and twisting his nipples. And in my mind, I'm just like, one, Michael Blackson, how the fuck are you so comfortable to let another grown man do this in public?
Yeah, he not representing us Africans very well.
Period. Like, and then Shaq, nigga, I done heard too many. The nigga ran around the Lakers practice facility with no drawers on. I heard one time was mooning niggas. Yeah.
Hey, nah, you think that
I heard Shaq shitted in like Isaiah Ryder's sneaker or somebody's sneaker. No, it was somebody's sneaker. Yeah.
Nah, I'm running you over at that point.
And I'm just saying, like, Shaq's got a line of questionable activities, and I'm like, nigga. You always showing his toes on TV and shit like
that's nasty. That's nasty. See, hey, nah, have you seen Jalen Green? Have you seen that video? Oh, after this, I will show you that video. And then after that will take the cake, my brother.
Nah, that's crazy.
That you think with Shaq, anything Shaq has done was bad? If once I show you this video,
Anthony Davis one was kind of skeptical too.
What Anthony Davis was doing?
You see him in the college locker room, laying down on the floor with his ass out, and niggas fucking smacking his ass. I'm like, yo, y'all, what's up with you niggas?
See,
the real part about it is they never question. Like, niggas, somebody need to ask these niggas, what's up? How? How did this fucking happen?
Hey.
I ain't gonna lie, I probably won't ask that neither because they might say some shit that had me just throw me for a loop.
Hold on, who throwing you for a loop?
Wow, I didn't say a Fruity Loop.
Nah, it ain't gotta be fruity, it ain't gotta be sweet. Somebody throwing you for a loop. You talking about putting people in figure four. That's a loop, brother.
I said a woman. I didn't say people. That's crazy. See, you trying to change up the dialogue.
I'm telling you what I understood.
That's crazy.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. And I can't find this video, but I'm gonna
While
find
you
it.
do that, I do have a more positive topic before we've been on for over an hour. Quick positive topic. You and I chatted about briefly earlier and yesterday. The women's
Yes.
WNBA, they have like a new league where they're playing this 3-on-3 thing.
Unrivaled. Yep.
Unrivaled is what it's called. Okay.
Yep.
Shout out to you for knowing the name because I didn't have that.
I got you, brother.
Not mine.
Yep.
Then I believe they had the 1-on-1 tournament within that, right?
Can I before you continue? They did have a 1-on-1 tournament. Breonna Stewart. If you are a WNBA fan, you know who Breonna Stewart is. She's very good. She's multiple time MVP. Aaliyah Edwards, the former number 1 overall pick that plays in Indiana, beat Breonna Stewart 12-0.
Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken, Tony. 12-0. What? Hey, she was oh, and she was hitting that. Oh yeah, nasty work.
Well, first and
Nasty
foremost,
work.
I want to shout out women's athletics because I think it's dope as hell. I think they're raising the bar. I think they're challenging men and aliens, whoever else is watching, to be better. I think this is a different dynamic of basketball that there are many people like myself, fans that love that aspect of the game. They want to see it. And I just wish that in the near future the NBA picks up on it, or maybe it's Cube with the big three and he does something else to work with it. But I personally, what I appreciate and what I like about it is that it's current stars from the WNBA.
Yep.
It's not like for the big three, which I think is dope. I ain't trying to take nothing away from what Cube is presenting for us, but having Jalen Green, having Anthony Edwards, having Trey Young, having Wemby. Like, if you had these caliber names in a fucking 1-on-1 tournament, like NBA complaining about viewership, call me.
See, now to that point though. So in the 1v1 tournament in the Unrivaled League, they had like Kalia Copper, one of my favorite players. She plays for the Mercury. Bucket. You talking about bucket getters? Bucket. Excuse me. She's playing against, who is she? I think she was playing against Aaliyah Edwards. And she was like, yo, the big girls they might have to have their own bracket. Because Kalia Copper beat her, but Aaliyah Edwards is getting to the bucket. She's posting up. Like, she's making it tough. So, to that case, if you have a 1v1 tournament, right? Do you have to put the guards in one area and the bigs in another? Because I can't imagine somebody would want to see Trae Young versus Wemby.
I do. I think maybe have two. Maybe have two 1-on-1 tournament, or you'd probably have to have three, I guess. You'd have to have one specifically for guards and or forwards.
So in that case, would you go like 6'4" and under, and then 6'5" and above have their own tournament?
Well, here's the thing: is for me personally, I would allow the players to put themselves in the brackets, but I would have one for guards and forwards, one for anything, and then one for centers and forwards. And so you can, especially if I get a forward, you can be in whatever one you feel suitable. And if you're a guard and you feel like if you're a Trae Young and you be like, nigga, Wemby can't stop me. Now I'm playing in the middle one. I'm hoping that Wemby joins too. But for me, it's for a guard that thinks that they can showcase nobody can stop me, not even a bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, there are certain guards that play better against certain guards, offense and defense. But there are certain guards, like, think about I don't think Marcus Smart would actually participate in this, but a player like Marcus Smart, he's not afraid to guard a big.
Right.
And so he would be like, "Oh yeah, I'm definitely in the middle. I feel like I can guard a small, I can definitely guard a big, and all I gotta do is get buckets, and now I can find my way in." And so I would have those three brackets. Um, I personally I would make the one where it's the jambalaya. That's the biggest trophy. You get the guards trophy, you get the bigs trophy.
You get the big one.
Trophy is for everyone who joins that, like all sizes, all positions, all pause. That sounded kind of crazy.
I'm just you talking about these East Coast brothers you be hanging out with Meek and Diddy, and that's who you grew up with. I'm just saying you talking about some positions.
But what you think though? Like you think the NBA should do something? All-Star Weekend? Should it be like a different league after the NBA season is over?
Well, excuse me, goodness gracious. So here's the thing about the WNBA. Obviously, they don't pay. Well, if I'm going to be brutally honest, they don't pay anything close to what the NBA pays for. So in order to provide for themselves in the off season, they go out. Usually they go play overseas. They go to the Chinas. They go to Japan's and just places in Europe, the Switzerland's. They go play overseas to make that money. This year was the first year of this unrivaled league, and so I do want to give a credit to a bunch of NBA guys like Giannis, guys like I believe Kevin Durant invested. Like these guys invested in this league so that the women don't have to go overseas and they can still play here on national television where everybody can see how talented they are.
That's dope.
And so now they've been able to make money here. In terms of the All-Star game for the NBA, I just want them to get more creative. That's the biggest thing.
Well, that's a big thing because for me, I'm starting to look at the 5-on-5. I know that this is a new thing with the 4 teams. But the 5-on-5 thing doesn't seem like it's driving anyone. And part of it for me is that it's typically the top 50 players within the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is an opportunity for a player like Austin Reeves to fucking
come back.
Somebody.
What? Opportunity.
And so another reason why I bring this up is I was just watching Gil's Arena. And they were speaking about one-on-one. And I guess LeBron has a statement saying that he don't really play one-on-one. It's kind of corny. It doesn't develop the aspects of the game. Which in some way, shape, or form it could be correct.
I agree. Yeah.
They said the nigga's scared. They said, oh yeah, Bron's just scared. Like most of
Bron's not a one-on-one player.
Yeah, and we know that.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, as a fan, you want to see your favorite player participate in this.
Yep.
And so I understand that it would lose traction in that way. Like, I feel like out of them type of caliber stars, KD would probably be the only one to play. Like, I don't think Giannis would play. I don't think LeBron would play. I don't think
no
would play. I don't even know if Luka would play. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Tatum. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I see, but no, Luka. No, I think you're right about Luka. I don't think he'd play either.
And so when I look at it from that aspect, you gotta think about the NBA. It's like, well, we don't want to lose, like the motivation for people to watch because we don't have the stars. People like, I just want to watch star power. But I think there's more to it. Is it gives the opportunity for true basketball players and basketball fans to see a different dynamic within the game.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's often of how we play. If we can't run fives at the court, we go up to go to see to the court. What you running? You're running threes. You're running 21. You're running one-on-one. You're playing a different game. And it presents different skill sets, different things.
Yep. And again, like that would be like even. I mean, I guess people really wouldn't. I don't know if they'd want to see it, but like even some G League players, like if you come up, what and play one-on-one, like if so. For instance, Ty Washington has been playing in the G League all year. Now he's recently begun some minutes for the Suns. You have Ty Washington come up and beat somebody maybe like an Austin Reeves or a Marcus Smart.
Now you're looking
okay.
Now you're looking at it differently.
Opportunity presents itself. And so it's just one of those things where you just try it because nothing else is working. Nothing. This All-Star game is not working. It's not working.
I think it helps people like us as well. It's more to talk about
Yep.
For content. But then when you think about conversations like top 5 players, top 10 players, top 20 and beyond, you think about players like Kyrie and Steph. Like throughout their tenure, I feel like that's been a constant conversation of who's actually the better player. And we often use recency bias to pick and choose who we feel as though the better player out of the two.
Yep, human nature.
You get to watch them play one-on-one, you're gonna lean one way or the other after that game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's one of those ones where it's like, so like even we've had this conversation before. I think the most skilled player of all time is Kevin Durant, and number 2 is Kyrie Irving. I don't know. Like if I'm picking but that's even tough. Like if we're picking up, and I say and you have number 1 pick, and you have either Kyrie or Steph. That's tough. And that's something a 1v1 might decide. It's
like, here's the thing: as I go to situations like our argument of Jordan and James, and I'm one of the few people that I have these conversations. I had a chance to watch both of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? I watched both of them, and I will say my understanding of basketball was different when I watched Mike until I, was of a certain age to have a general understanding of the sport. But I watched both of them. If I had the opportunity, I would pay money to watch that video that they always talking about. And that's just five practice shit. You know how much money I would pay to watch Mike versus fucking LeBron one-on-one?
Whatever.
Just take my card and charge it. I don't even know what the bill is.
Take the car, take the house, take whatever it is you need.
And I'm sitting there like, y'all have an opportunity, because again, I don't want to depreciate the value of a lot of these superstars, especially while we're having this conversation. Like the old school niggas, LeBron ain't the GOAT, Kobe ain't the GOAT. They love their old school niggas. You know what I'm saying? So especially while we're having that conversation, I don't want to depreciate the value of Steph, KD, Giannis, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? But the NBA is missing out on the perfect opportunity to change the narrative. We've never had a constructed guideline to understand why we have the top 75 players that we have. Because I know if you and I went through it, we get rid of 30 niggas easy.
Easy, no problem.
You know what I'm saying? And so to actually place value on some of these conversations, this 1v1 allows it.
And it makes a damn good argument for anybody who wins it. Man, that'd be interesting. That would be interesting. And I mean, you can have the payout. Like if you're able to give up $500K for an NBA team who wins the regular season tournament, you can give up $500K to the winner of a 1v1 tournament. You want to talk about competitive?
Create more incentives. Give them a top 10 pick. Like you really want to give, and that's something like if you change the incentives, now these niggas got a lot of money. They don't need no fucking money. Some of them want the job to be easier. And I know if I grind hard, we win a championship and we get a top 10 pick at the minute, my job's easier. I'm getting Cooper Flag, or I'm getting Ace Daily, or I'm getting, you know what I'm saying, so and so. Now my job is it. Why the fuck are we continuously giving the losers the best players? That don't make no fucking sense to me.
Well, okay, that might be where, because if the losers aren't able to get the best players that are available through the draft, they're never going to be good.
They're never going to be. Come on, Maul. When in your lifetime was the Wizards good?
They was good when they had Joe Wall.
They was good?
Yeah.
Where'd they go?
They was in the playoffs a lot.
Oh, thank you for answering my question correctly.
Okay, but without John Wall, they making the playoffs?
No. All right, they weren't ass bag like they are right now. But again, there's 4 teams fighting for a championship every year. I'd say 4 to 8. 4 to 8.
Okay.
Everybody else, you just working.
Where are the Timberwolves without Anthony Edwards?
They working. They working right now. They not fucking championship. They working.
That's without Anthony Edwards.
They're doing the same thing they're doing right now.
Where were the Mavericks without Luka?
Working. They won a championship already. So they same situation. They're working.
Yeah. The Celtics without Tatum and Brown.
You're either working or you're fighting for a championship.
Celtics without Tatum or Brown. Both of them third overall pick.
We're working.
Working who?
I'm saying like it's a job, not like you're working out. I'm just saying it's a job. That's what they're going to work every day. They're literally doing what the coach is doing. That's what they do. It's a job.
Okay, but
fighting for a championship, you're just working. You're just going to work.
Okay, so imagine Jaylen Brown was drafted in 2017. That year, the Cavs won the championship. So imagine Jaylen Brown that year goes to the Thunder with prime Russell Westbrook. Now Katie left.
I think it's dope because here's what happens: is your championship players, right? They still have value. The shitty teams, they have money. They might not have the players, but they have a lot of money. And so the situation enables the shitty teams to purchase players while the teams who are winning get new value.
I just think that you have to give those other teams an opportunity to get that value.
They got the money.
Yeah, but again, the money is getting them one overall pick.
Cooper Flag's going to play there for 3 or 4 years and then tell them niggas I want out because we're not winning.
No, that's not always the case.
That's not always the case. If you have a good culture, then a lot of times then that can change. But
when was the last time a number one pick asked out?
Asked out?
Asked out.
LeBron James?
Is that the last number one pick that asked to be out?
That asked to be out? Probably.
But that's the thing. The last number one overall pick that asked to be out.
Well, you gotta have the team power. Like you ain't gonna tell me you think LaMelo Ball wants to be where he's at?
Yes. He is the man where he's at.
You don't think LaMelo wants to win?
I think he wants to win, but I think he wants to win when he was the man.
Yeah, but if you can go, I can go. If right now they swapped him and Kyrie, you think he's not the man?
And no, Anthony Davis is.
LaMelo Ball is who the kids are going to see no matter. Anthony Davis could average 40-point triple-double. And ain't none of them kids when they walk into that little lobby in that Hornets arena and they put jerseys to say, "Mommy, I want that one." Not a near one of them jerseys is gonna say Davis on the back.
Which one of them kids traded for him?
Huh?
Which one of them kids traded for Anthony Davis?
All of them would. I'm just saying. I'm just.
No. I'm just saying. Which one of them kids?
The league goes, and this is why I kept presenting 4 to 8 teams. You got 4 to 8 teams fighting for the championship. Those are the real teams who actually need to make moves. Or do the rest of the teams, they just fucking working. They're just going to work. And so when Cooper Flag goes to one of these teams, everyone knows he's just there developing. He's not about to go win no fucking championship. The same shit with LaMelo. Anthony Edwards was likely one of the very few players that had the chance. Luka too. I could give Luka. Luka was there. He made it. I don't know if he stays in Dallas that they go back though for a couple years.
But even if that's the case, what were y'all doing before JT and JB?
Who's working? I'm not against working because working gets you there.
But you weren't. But if you weren't
bottom seeds. We just traded to get good picks. We were not bottom seeds. Don't do that.
No. You weren't. But if you weren't able to trade with those teams, you wouldn't have been able to get those.
The ability because those teams who are at the bottom of the barrel got a lot of money because they don't have any stars. So the fact that they're not the drafting, I understand. You get the rookie salaries. but they're not winning. So they must not have nobody of value. They can go spend that money on so-and-so who's at an organization that ended up being the 9th or 10th seed, and they don't feel as though they're going to win a championship right now. Oh, they'll go get him. We got money.
But you also have to realize at the same time that can't go for all sports because the hit rate in the NBA is not the same as the hit rate. Okay.
And part of the reasoning for that as well is the organization, because a lot of players won't get the opportunity like Wemby's getting right now. Wemby's a part of a great organization.
Yeah.
And so you look at that opportunity that he's getting, and then, but whoever goes to the Wizards next year, it's a completely different scenario. Wemby is actually developing. He's got a great organization backing him.
But they had to be awful for him to get there.
And
so that's what I'm saying. So
I'm not saying that didn't work out. That's awesome that worked out. I just don't think that's the usual.
I don't think it's usual because Wemby's a generational talent. He's a generational talent.
Yeah, too. But still, let's switch it. Let's take Cooper Flag and put him on the Spurs. That's still a great organization. And so if I'm a parent, I'm thinking about myself as a parent, right? If I'm a parent, my son's about to graduate or leave college to go to the NBA. I don't want him going to no losing organization. Because now that's where his mentality is. He's got to deal with, but he got to deal with a bunch of fucking losers. You motherfuckers.
That's not necessarily true. That's not true. I was listening to Cam Newton's podcast the other day. He said he was the number 1 overall pick, coming off a national championship win at Auburn. Right? Number 1 overall pick. Goes into the Panthers locker room, who was 2-14 the previous season. He said, I'm gonna turn this around. He said, yo, this was a locker room now. He said, this is a locker room full of losers. Steve Smith did not like that very much. But he tweeted, and that's a whole other story. But he went and said, this is a locker room full of losers. I'm going to change this. And what did he do? He went out and he won a whole bunch of games. He won an MVP. He went to the Super Bowl. So he won a whole bunch of games. That's what a number 1 overall pick can do. He didn't win any.
Oh.
How many more overall picks have won championships?
Thank you for answer. Thank you for understanding. You just facilitated the entire process I was trying to get through. This child worked so hard to get to the professional level, and now you put me on the Buster Squad. And I'm the one. I'm the one.
What's the goal? What's the goal when you get to the NBA or to get to the NBA?
I would say the goal for them at that point is just to get there. But look at Bron.
But why do you want to get there?
What do you mean? Because you want
those losing teams. Those losing teams can pay you.
Yeah. Well,
those losing teams can pay you.
It depends, though. If you don't change the narrative in that organization in that 3 to 4 year span, they're gonna see you later.
False.
They're not gonna pay you. And so if Cam Newton,
because if DeAndre Ayton got paid, they can pay anybody.
I don't know. That was timing as well.
It was timing.
But no, I would say that I think there are good scenarios or situations for both aspects that we're bringing to the
There are.
I guess moral of the story is they need to change some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure.
The exact answer, but come on, NBA, sports in general. Like,
Adam Silver has some work to do. Roger Goodell has some work to do, and Rob Manfred definitely has some work to do.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Baseball is I don't know, man.
Rob Manfred, you talk about a list. He has 10 CVS receipts long list. That's how long his list is.
Sleeping at the games, something ain't right.
Now they did. Now I didn't like it at first, but the pitch clock, it worked. The games are moving by faster. There's action happening more often. It worked. Build on it. Don't just stand packed. Build on the pitch clock. Okay, what can you do to have more? Again, for baseball enthusiasts, baseball lovers like myself, I will sit there and watch a game. I watched the D-backs play 162 games. I watched 150. I love baseball. So I'll sit there and watch baseball. But for the casual fans who don't exactly give all their attention to baseball, what can you do to bring them in and keep them in? More importantly, keep them involved, keep them engaged.
But I don't love watching it.
And see, that's the thing. Like, what is Rob Manfred going to do to change that? He has to do something. And so that's why I'm saying that list. You talk about a CVS receipt? How about 10? That's how long that list is. That Rob Manfred needs to change. But no, like you said, things
upgrading the jerseys. They don't even upgrade the jerseys as often as other sports.
Although they are coming out with some new city uniforms this year.
It's just weird. And I'm like, yo, they just trying to save money. Like, yo, that's stingy with the dinero.
Here's the thing: there's no salary cap. There's no salary cap in baseball.
That's why the Yankees won so damn much.
The Yankees, the Dodgers.
How many rings the Dodgers got?
3.
The Yankees got over 20, don't they?
27, I think.
Yeah.
27, something like that.
Every time I'm chatting with my New York homies and I call the town the city of champions, they're like, how many championships your city got? And I'm like, yo, minus the Yankees, man. God damn.
If you ask me, we're 1-0 against the Yankees in the Super Bowl in the World Series.
Hey, I'm all for it. My pops is one.
Oh yeah. 2001 World Series, the most iconic World Series. Game 7, Gonzo.
The most iconic. We came back from down 3-0, didn't we? The first time to ever do it.
I think it was 3-1.
Oh, 3-0.
To beat the Dodgers?
No, we beat the Yankees.
Oh, that wasn't the World Series. That was a conference. That was the championship series. That's like the conference championship in the NBA.
Sure.
Yeah, because the Yankees and Red Sox are in the same. They're both in the American League. But okay, actually, so it might not be. It was one of the most iconic. I mean, the 2016 Cubs World Series, they were down 3-1 and came back and won.
Right, it was the American League Championship. Came back 3-0. Yeah, but so then you're right. That might have been the most iconic championship. That series. Woo!
That was something else.
Coming back on the Yankees 3-0? What?
I can't say too much about that. It
went crazy, boy. Oh, and y'all see what's on. Y'all see what's going on. Y'all see it.
Yeah, see that. Hey, we need to go to Fenway. We need to go to Fenway.
It's a beautiful park. It's a beautiful town during baseball season. It was funny as hell. I went to a wedding last weekend and they were playing the song, and I was like, "Sweet Caroline."
Oh, there you go. See, why you keep singing on the podcast, man?
I'm just saying.
You singing all types of stuff.
You know what I'm saying? When your town got its own joint, y'all got a song out here. You got a song out here y'all play?
Yeah, we got the roof opening song.
What's that called?
It ain't got a name, but it's called the roof opening song. It's when the roof opens.
It's actually a song called the roof opening song.
Yeah. So the at Chase Field, when the roof's opening, they play a song. Yeah.
I don't think I don't know if it was open or not. I think it was too hot. Yeah, I think it was closed. I don't know. Yeah, we definitely got swing to the town, man. So that'd be a experience for you. And I ain't been there in almost 20 years. So.
Oh yeah, we definitely got to make a trip then. Hey, real quick before we get up out of here, I found the Jalen Green video. I ain't gonna show it on the camera. I just want you to open it. I sent it to your Twitter, so I want you to open it and react to it on before we get up out of here.
It's crazy, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all know how appropriate or inappropriate this really is. Let's see what's going on. What the hell? No! Nah, dog. Hell no. Yo, what the?
Yo. That's your man's?
He's eliminated. He can't play in the one-on-one tournament. I'm pulling the move. You're out of it. Just based off that, disqualified. What the hell?
If you ain't seen the Jalen Green video, look it up.
Now I'm totally confused. How the hell did he get Drea? Man, that's what I'm saying, man. Shit's weird.
Hey,
The hell? You got to be either your comfort level, like
there's nothing that
like, you know how somebody make a gay joke and the nigga be like, nigga, I'm confident in myself, nigga. You know how the nigga like, nigga, I just watch you touch that nigga's ass. Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how masculine you are. There's lines and you cross that motherfucker.
Oh
Nigga,
my god!
what the fuck did I just watch? Oh,
This is why I wanted you to react to it on the pod.
that's like the shit niggas do. You doing in middle school to like other women, like niggas doing to girls because you know what I'm saying, you don't even know what you're doing yet. This nigga look like he in college. What is going on? No, I'm upset now. Like, this is why social media. Now I understand why they got rid of TikTok. This is some bullshit. Ain't no way. I ain't never seen Michael Jordan do no shit like that. I ain't never seen like, nigga. What the hell did you just send my phone, dog? Why?
I needed you. I needed you to react to that
because I will ask that question. I'm in front of all his teammates too. Y'all niggas seen this shit? Y'all seen this shit? I mean, I know you ain't seen this shit. Ain't no way in hell you seen this shit. You got this nigga running the one.
Ime Udoka. Some things are acceptable. Some things aren't.
Nigga. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He a hell of a ball player. Yeah, hell of a ball.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's a ball player, all right. He's a ball player, all right.
That's crazy. Yo, ain't nobody gonna fuck with us. LeBron.
Oh, they all done. No. They might block us after this.
We gonna have to do some racist shit or something and just go fuck with the other side because niggas ain't fucking with us.
Nah. We gonna have to get Austin Reeves on here and Dalton Connect and Grayson Allen and yeah, that's probably who's gonna
next show. We're doing it from the mountains. Yo, I definitely want to shout out my guy. Man. I appreciate you. Hey, big appreciation, super big appreciation. One of these episodes is gonna be solely focused to actually who we are. That's gonna come up real soon, man. I'm doing an appreciation show. I gotta let my dog know, like, yo, I appreciate you bring me on the podcast, GSM. Definitely appreciate what we're doing now with the wave. We got more stuff coming to y'all, but I just want to send my appreciation to my guy, my dog. He a little
two-way street, brother. It's a two-way street.
Then he pulled up. My dog. But yeah, man, we just trying to bring y'all more content, a little more fun. Please follow, subscribe, comment, etc., man. Share this with your peoples, your friends, your homies, your ladies, anybody you think would be interested in the content that we produce, man. And then, yeah, definitely drop some comments, anything y'all want us to talk about, because we talking about it all on this motherfucker.
Uncensored. That's
yeah,
where that's where it get. Anything can happen. In the words of your boy, anything is possible on the wave. No, not that one. Not that. He a little too light. Ain't got enough melanin. Ain't got enough melanin in his skin. A little too light.
I feel like that's some of why he gets some of the hate. I ain't gonna lie, but
I hope so. All right, let me stop before my job.
This thing got 2 more drops of brown in his fucking his water.
Hey, I know you see my pops come down. Hey, it's a little bit more than that. I'm just, it's a little bit more than that.
The same shit happened with me, man. My mom's is a real black woman. My daddy a high yellow nigga. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Look at my son. I don't know how the hell that happened. My damn son. Me I'm talking to him and he's fucking high yellow. They be asking us, where's the mama at? And I'm like, that's his mother. What the hell you doing? What's wrong with y'all?
Some ain't right. Some ain't right, man.
Yeah, but again,
Oh,
man,
man.
we appreciate everybody for joining us on the wave, man. We're gonna drop another one for y'all soon. Check out the Gumball Sports Machine episode we just dropped. And then yeah, we got more coming to you in the future.
Yes, sorry, Bob. Free. Nope, not gonna say that.
Free who?